So our homeowner, when they're sat here, they hear everything from the neighbours the other side of this separating party wall. It's an old barn conversion, and the other side of this separating party wall is a kitchen. So when you're sat here, you can hear the cup on the surface, and you can hear them stirring the teacup the other side of this separating party wall. I'm going to show you how we soundproof this room, but make sure you watch to the end because there's a really interesting point here with this hollow boxing in, which is boxing in the stairs, even though the separating party wall is here. Let me show you how we soundproof this room. We're going to insulate the ceiling, we're going to put a floating frame on this separating party wall here, and we're going to sound deaden this area behind the TV, because when the homeowner puts their finger in one ear and put their ear on this wall next to the patio door walls behind the TV, they are hearing the stirring of the teacup, they're hearing conversation, hearing radio from the neighbour's kitchen the other side of this separating party wall. Also, when our homeowner plays the TV and they want to watch a late film or something like that, they don't want their neighbours to hear the TV going the other side of the separating party wall. It's very important that we soundproof this wall here, this section here, not only to stop the noise from the neighbours radiating out of this flanking wall section, but also to reflect the TV noise, our homeowner's TV noise, back into the room. Okay, so the first thing we did is we sound deadened this separating party wall. I haven't got a picture of the wall being sound deadened, but then we installed a floating frame after we sound deadened the wall. So this is the room above, and you can just see the sound deadening material coming up from the wall that we sound deadened downstairs. So after we sound deadened this wall, we then installed a floating frame, mass loaded vinyl, resilient bars, 2 layers of 15mm soundboard board, and the same system was applied upstairs, and you can see upstairs in the room above. And notice how we treated the flanking area with the rubber too, and we did that the same downstairs around the fuse board. This is the lounge ceiling down below, and we insulated from above, getting rid of all of those squeaky creaky floors by installing a new floor. We also insulated the loft above this bedroom, and this is the finished room before plastering. The room is plastered and we installed all the fixtures and fittings, and the room is decorated upstairs. The homeowner did some fixtures and fittings themselves, and when they were working in the room, they actually called us up and said, look, we're still hearing the noise, we're still hearing that conversation from next door. Even after all of that soundproofing to the separating party wall, insulating all of that bedroom floor, and doing the bedroom above and the loft and some of the flanking areas, they were still hearing that conversation and the radio in the kitchen, which is the other side of this separating party wall. You know, I mentioned that stairs boxing in. Well, our homeowner, while he was doing some fixtures and fittings and decorating, he actually put his finger in one ear and put his ear on this hollow void here, which is boxing in the stairs. Bearing in mind, that's a separating party wall. There's nothing outside of this wall. He could clearly hear the TV radio conversation in this boxing in. So we went back to the property and we opened up the stairs boxing in. We insulated that boxing in with an RW3 rock wall, filling the void, complete plaster finish, and now our homeowner doesn't hear the noise anymore. And now our homeowner claims a 99.9% reduction in noise. They just don't hear their neighbours anymore. They certainly don't hear that teacup anymore. They don't hear that work surface noise from the kitchen the other side of this separating party wall. They have the soundproofing of a detached house in this living room and the bedroom above. So the main takeaway here is make sure you fill any hollow void in the room. The noise is in the structure of the building, and any hollow void in that room will amplify that noise from the structure. If you're interested in DIY soundproofing and learning about this stuff, maybe consider clicking the link in my bio. Take the quiz, answer those 10 questions, and I'll send you a free copy of my book, The Noise Free Home.